Alright. We're now on segment number 35 of Corey's birthday special, and we're playing Jeopardy for the PlayStation 2. We just got done playing Jeopardy Deluxe for the Sega Genesis, winning $10,000. Right now, Corey has $1,000 in his birthday bank. He's got $1,039,235. What will Jeopardy for the PS2 have in store for him? We shall find out in just a little bit. Here we go.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Tournament of Champions. One player.
All right, we're doing Jeopardy for the PlayStation 2 as part of c3po626's birthday special. All right, let's have some fun. I just got done eating lunch, so I'm all ready to go. Yeah, one of my rules is when it comes to me doing YouTube videos is never do games or YouTube videos on an empty stomach. Yeah, like I said, can't play on an empty stomach. Here we go.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Jeopardy's Tournament of Champions. Only the very best players are invited to participate, so congratulations to each of you. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
Let's see if you like these categories.
Hopefully so. Interesting.
Bells and whistles. Wish you were here.
All right.
The Prez says.
Interesting.
The autobiography of Ben Franklin.
That's something. All right.
U.S. history. And
Oh, okay.
color movies. Notice color in quotation marks.
Quite a few quotation marks up there.
Player one, if you would start us off, please.
Autobiography of Ben Franklin for 200.
Before moving to Philly, I lived most of the first 17 years of my life in this Massachusetts city.
What is Boston?
Correct.
Let's have Ben Franklin for 400.
On June 11, 1776, I was chosen to be a member of the committee that drafted this important declaration.
What is the Declaration of Independence?
That's it exactly.
Ben Franklin 600.
One of my last public acts was signing a 1790 petition to Congress urging the abolition of this practice.
What is slavery?
Correct. Pick again.
Ben Franklin 800.
At the age of 70 in 1776, I was one of 3 congressional commissioners to this European nation.
What is France?
Right. Pick again.
Ben Franklin 1000.
I invented this type of double lens for eyeglasses.
What are bifocals?
Precisely. Pick again.
Bells and whistles for 200.
To enter a pool of water, tummy first.
What is belly flop?
That's correct.
Bells and whistles for 400, please.
Sailors wore these pants long before they became fashionable in the 1960s.
What are bell bottoms?
Right. Pick again.
Bells and whistles 600.
They supply the weight in Olympic weightlifting.
What are barbells? Oh, no.
No, too bad.
wouldn't let me hit the up button.
What are barbells?
Well done, yes.
That's what I tried to say, but it wouldn't let me.
Your choice, player
wouldn't
2.
let me hit the up button.
Wish you were here for 200.
Dear Gary, California's a lot of fun. Today we visited this happiest place on earth. Wish you were here.
What is Disneyland?
Correct.
Let's have wish you were here for 400.
Player 1, your turn.
Dear Harry, finally made it to this city. Saw the Van Gogh Museum and the Anne Frank House. Wish you were here.
What is Amsterdam?
Correct.
Let's have wish you were here for 600, please.
Dear Sherry, did some shopping in the Ginza, a famous district in this Japanese capital. Wish you were here.
What is Tokyo?
Correct.
Let's have wish you were here for 800, please.
Dear Mary, got a great tan at Copacabana Beach in Rio de Janeiro, in this country. Wish you were here.
What is Brazil?
Correct. Pick again.
Wish you were here 1,000.
Dear Terry, what a monumental day. Saw this national monument in the Black Hills of South Dakota. Wish you were here.
What is Mount Rushmore?
Right. Pick again.
Bells and Whistles 800.
They're employees who go public with stories of their employers' wrongdoing.
What are whistlers? What are whistleblowers?
Right.
Common name for deadly nightshade, a plant that's poisonous in all its parts.
What is belladonna?
Yes.
Let me have color movies for 200.
Quincy Jones co-produced this 1985 Steven Spielberg film and provided its musical score.
What is the color purple?
Precisely.
Color
Pick
movies
again.
400.
In this 1986 film, Tom Cruise laughed all the way to the bank shot.
What is the color of money?
Very good.
Color movies for 600.
In this 1988 film, Sean Penn and Robert Duvall were cops on street gang patrol.
What is colors?
Correct. Pick again.
Color movies 800.
In this 1994 film, Bruce Willis psychoanalyzed Jane March.
What is the color of night? Or is it just color of night?
Precisely.
Yeah, just
Pick
color
again.
of night, not the color.
This 1991 film followed John Cusack and James Spader from law school into real life.
What is true colors?
Correct.
The press says for 200.
1961. Ask not what your country can do for you.
Who is John F. Kennedy?
Hey, you're correct.
Press says 400.
1990. I'm President of the United States, and I'm not going to eat any more broccoli.
Who is George Bush?
Right. Pick again.
Press says 600.
1863. The world will little note, nor long remember, what we say here.
Who's Abraham Lincoln?
Precisely.
Press
Pick
says
again.
800.
1974. I have never been a quitter.
Who is Richard Nixon?
Correct. Pick again.
Press says 1000.
Answer, the Daily Double.
I'm gonna make it a daily double.
Player 1, please make your wager now. Okay, here's the clue.
1940. We must be the great arsenal of democracy.
Who's Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
Exactly.
U.S. history for 200.
This young man became leader of the Mormon Church in 1844.
Who's Brigham Young?
Precisely. Pick again.
I'll take U.S. history for 400.
During the Civil War, this Little Women author served as a nurse for the Union.
Who is Louisa May Alcott?
You bet.
600.
In February 1988, the Senate approved Anthony Kennedy's appointment to this court.
What is the Supreme Court?
Very good. You pick again.
Hats off to JFK. He authorized the elite U.S. Special Forces Group known by this colorful name.
I'll just say what's the Green Berets?
Yes, indeed.
Wow.
And finishing off this round,
This little bighorn battle loser was called Armstrong, or Audie, as a child.
Who is George Armstrong Custer?
That's
Would
correct.
have been a perfect Jeopardy round if I hadn't screwed up on that one clue, but it's okay.
that's the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's take a look at the scores.
Not worried about it though. It's okay.
Splendid work, Player 1.
Thank you.
Now it's time for the double Jeopardy round. And remember, dollar values double, and we have 2 daily doubles for you on this board.
Let's see if you like these categories in the double Jeopardy round.
All right, let's find out. Interesting.
Dash grams,
Mm-hmm. All right.
odds and ends,
Mm-hmm.
people,
All right.
word origins,
I see.
Department of the Interior, and our last category, newspaper names. This round, you start us off, Player 3.
Okay, grams for 400.
Term for a 3D image you might see on your credit card.
What is a hologram?
Yes.
Let's take grams for 800.
Player 1, your turn.
A trademark delivery of sweets and a message.
What is a kilogram?
Regrettably, no.
No.
What is a candygram?
Oh,
Right you are. Okay, Player 3.
People for 400.
The 13 people at his final dinner included James, Andrew, John, and Judas.
Who is Jesus?
Correct.
People for 800.
Player 1, it's your turn.
His theory of evolution is widely accepted. His son George's theory of the moon's origin isn't.
Who is Charles Darwin?
Very good. You pick
People
again.
1200.
Answer, the Daily Double.
Ah, what the heck, I'll do it.
Player 1, please make your wager now. Okay, here's the clue.
Thomas Green Clemson left most of his estate to this southern state to establish a college.
Clemson. What is South Carolina?
Yes, indeed.
Let's go people for 1600.
The Kennedy who has served the longest in the U.S. Senate.
Who is Ted Kennedy?
Yes, indeed.
Let's do people for 2000, please.
He's the S in DreamWorks SKG.
Who is Steven Spielberg?
Exactly.
Graham's 1200.
A short, witty saying.
What is an epigram?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Player 3, you choose.
Department of the Interior for 400.
Liquid substance that's the Bureau of Reclamation's main concern.
What is water?
Exactly.
Let's have Department of Interior.
Player 1, what'll it be now?
Clinton thought this former Arizona governor superior. He made him Secretary of the Interior.
Who is Barry Goldwater?
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Who is Bruce Babbitt?
Right.
Oh, Bruce Babbitt, my bad.
Player 2, you choose.
Newspaper names for 400.
The papers with this name in New York City and Los Angeles have combined daily circulations of over 2 million.
What are the times?
Right.
Newspaper
Player
names.
1, you choose.
Meaning of the name of Nicaragua's La Prensa, or what Nicaragua hasn't always had freedom of.
What is the press?
Precisely. Pick again.
Portland's largest paper is the Oregonian. This city's is the Tennessean.
I'm between two of them. What is, Nashville?
Right. Pick again.
Newspaper name 1600.
Correct pronunciation of the name of a 234-year-old Hartford paper or the type of events it covers.
What is current?
Right. Pick again.
The name of this Tulsa morning paper is a translation of Germany's Die Welt.
What is the Tulsa World?
Precisely.
All right.
Pick again.
I guess Department of the Interior for 1200.
In 1946, the Grazing Service was combined with another office to form the BLM. This.
What is the Bureau of Land Management?
Very good. You pick again.
This service runs Yellowstone and Yosemite.
What is the National Park Service?
That's it.
Let's have Department of Interior 2000.
Originally part of the Department of War, this bureau is concerned with the how and where of Native Americans.
What is the Bureau of Indian Affairs?
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
That was my guess, but it didn't dawn on me. in
Player
time.
2, you choose.
Odds and ends for 400.
Coal and crow are shades of this color.
What is black?
That's it exactly. Player 1, it's your turn.
Barbie's boy toy. In March 2001, he celebrated his 40th birthday.
Who is Ken?
Right. Pick again.
The barn variety of this bird doesn't give a hoot, but rather a raspy, hissing screech.
What is an owl?
Yes.
The phrase, beware of Greeks bearing gifts, goes back to this gift in mythology.
What is the Trojan horse?
That's it.
Famous for the Gettysburg Charge named for him, after the Civil War, he became an insurance agent.
Who was George Pickett?
Yes. If you would, player 3.
Word origins for 400.
This sweet word entered the English language in the 13th century as sucra.
What is sugar?
You bet. Player 1, your turn.
Jeans were named for Genoa, a city in this country where a strong twilled cotton cloth was made.
What is Italy?
Yes. Answer, the Daily Double. Player 1, please make your wager now. Here's the clue.
From the Greek nostos, a return home, and algos, pain, it's the pain you experience when remembering.
What is nostalgia?
You bet.
Greek for wood sound, this percussion instrument's name refers to its tuned wooden bars.
What is a xylophone?
Precisely. Pick again.
Originally, it referred to a boisterous, rude boy, not a young girl who behaves like a boy.
What's a tomboy?
Yes.
35.28 ounces.
What is a centigram?
That is incorrect.
My butt.
What is a kilogram?
Yes. And finishing off this round,
An X-ray of blood vessels.
What is an angiogram?
Yep.
that's correct.
Mhm.
That's the end of the double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores, shall we? You're number 1, player 1. Congratulations. It's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll read the category and then give you a few seconds to consider your wager. Rocket science. Go ahead, make your wager.
I'm gonna do it.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
In 1919, the Smithsonian published his paper, A Method of Reaching Extreme Altitudes.
Who is Robert Goddard?
Let's see if you got the right question.
Your question, player 2, was
You chose Bob Goddard, yep.
risky move to have bet it all, but it worked. Nice going. Your question, player 3, was not correct. That'll cost you. Let's see how much. Oh, no. Player 1, what was your question? Risky move to have bet it all, but it worked. Nice going.
So I won Corey $308,000.
That was certainly an exciting game.
Our big winner, player 1. Bye, everybody. See you next time right here on Jeopardy!
See you all for that next segment, everybody.